Alexa, open Skyrim.
Welcome back to Skyrim, adventurer. You scroll through your journal menu for a refresher on your quest. Ah, yes. You promised to help the people of the spooky lighthouse by clearing the nearby cave of evil. You were locked in a thrilling battle with an apprentice ice mage. You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Attack with weapon.
Your dagger slices the apprentice ice mage. The apprentice ice mage attacks, but misses. What would you like to do?
Use shout.
Fusrodar. Your unrelenting force throws the apprentice ice mage back, staggering him. The apprentice ice mage croaks one last breath, defeated.
Victory!
Your shout echoes all the way to Sovngarde. You have triumphed. You have 100 health. There are two paths before you, a cracked oak door and a bone-laden path. Which do you choose?
A cracked oak door.
You move deeper into the cave. Animal tracks appear in the soft mud of the cave floor. These are new. A Draugr thrall blocks the way. Something hidden is controlling it. And that something wants you dead. You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Cast spell.
Your conjured familiar bites the Draugr thrall. The Draugr thrall strikes you with its ancient sword. You take 6 damage. What would you like to do?
Use shout.
Fusrodar. Your mighty Thum crashes into your foe. The Draugr thrall croaks one last breath, defeated. Your shout echoes all the way to Sovngarde. You survived the battle. Your health is at 94. There are 2 ways forward, an abandoned mineshaft and a barely lit mineshaft. Which do you choose?
An abandoned mine shaft.
You move deeper into the cave. Rows of mummified bodies line the walls. At least these dead are resting peacefully. You mentally prepare yourself for the final battle ahead. The room brightens up with an otherworldly light. A flame atronac twists in the air blocking your path. You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Attack with weapon.
Your dagger pierces the flame atronac. The flame atronac hurls a ball of fire at you. You take 16 damage. What would you like to do?
Cast spell.
Your frostbite chills the flame atronac. Your attack was not very effective. The flame atronac hurls a ball of fire at you. You take 16 damage. What would you like to do?
Use shout.
Fusrodar. Your mighty Thum crashes into your foe. The flame atronac struggles to get up, briefly, then expires.
Yes!
Good riddance. You survived the battle. Your health is at 62. You have successfully cleared the Cave of Evil. This should earn you a generous reward. You hop down a ledge and find yourself at the cave's entrance. Neat. The Argonian breathes a sigh of relief and thanks you for putting down every last one of those vile villains.
Quest
They really had it
completed.
coming. He tosses you a large leather sack. Embroidered on the bag are the words, "I am sworn to carry your burdens." After heading out on the road, you pause to convert many pieces of leather into leather strips. Satisfied with your work, you return to your path and arrive at a crossroads. In one direction is a spooky lighthouse, in the other is a fortified town. Where would you like to go?
The spooky lighthouse.
At the spooky lighthouse, an Argonian city guard greets you. He desperately needs you to retrieve a perfectly tuned lute from a misty mountain. Will you help the Argonian city guard?
Yes.
You followed the quest marker to your destination. Wind whips around the mountain. Looks like a long way to the top. Will you venture in?
Yes.
A mist seeps off a frozen waterfall. You hear a blood-curdling howl. Suddenly, a fully grown ice wolf leaps out at you. You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Use shout.
Fusrodar. Your unrelenting force tosses the ice wolf into the air. It crashes to the ground. Your
Yes.
foe is resistant to this type of
Oh.
attack.
Level up.
Your Thum grows mighty. Your shout skill has increased to level 7. The ice wolf lunges at you and bites. You take 6 damage. What would you like to do?
Attack with weapon.
Your dagger slices the ice wolf. The ice wolf lunges at you and bites. You take 6 damage.
No.
What would you like to do?
Cast spell.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout.
Cast spell.
Your flames burn the ice wolf. It is nothing more than dust. You are victorious. Your health is at 88.
Good
There are
riddance.
2 ways forward, a windswept plateau and a frosted footpath. Which do you choose?
Frosted footpath.
You venture further up the mountain. A lone mountain goat races away as you approach. An unnatural coldness creeps over you. An apprentice ice mage stands before you. He seems unsure of his skills. You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
You shout.
Fusrodar. Your mighty thumb crashes into your foe. The apprentice ice mage attacks, but misses. What would you like to do?
Cast spell.
Your sparks shock the apprentice ice mage. The room strobes with lightning. When the dust clears, the apprentice ice mage is left singed and dead. You survived the battle. Your health is at
Yay!
88.
Level up.
Your magicka swells with arcane power. Your magic skill has increased to level 6. There are 2 paths before you, an ancient Nord bridge and a steep scramble. Which do you choose?
An ancient north bridge.
You venture further up the mountain. As you ascend the mountain's path, a snow fox starts from view. You adjust your armor and crack your knuckles before readying a spell in each hand. A vicious saber cat has been stalking you. It leaps out to attack. You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Attack with weapon. I'm gonna get you.
Your dagger pierces the saber cat.
Level up.
Your skill with arms has increased to level 6. The saber cat leaps at you. You take 11 damage. What would you like to do?
Cast spell.
Your flames sear the saber cat. The saber cat leaps at you. You take 11 damage. What would you like to do?
You shout.
Fusrodar. Your unrelenting force tosses the saber cat into the air. It crashes to the ground. The saber cat croaks one last breath, defeated. Your shout echoes all the way to Sovngarde. You have triumphed. You have 66 health. You'll eat the saber cat's remains, find a legendary iron sword of embers, and cast aside your old weapon. You have successfully retrieved the perfectly tuned loot. This should fetch a nice reward. You made it all the way around the mountain back to where you began. Funny how walking in a circle will do that.
Oh yeah.
The city guard looks at the perfectly tuned loot, relieved. He thanks you and rewards you with a mysterious burlap sack. Okay then. After heading out on the road,
Alexa,
you meet a...
exit. Thanks for watching everybody and goodbye.
Speech stop recording. But